Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Happy Tuesday, you guys. How are y'all doing? Let me know down in the comments below. Today, you guys, we're going to be reacting to married teacher kisses cop in class, thinks it's a secret. Then the video plays. Shout out women of crime. I don't think I've ever reacted to this channel before. Their information is going to be in the description box below. Go ahead and give them a thumbs up, and y'all give me a thumbs up as well, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. All right, y'all, let's do this.
This married elementary school teacher was caught on police body cam kissing a cop in her classroom. But what she did next destroyed 3 lives forever.
Okay.
Oh, God. Oh.
Here's what happened. Shelby Moss was a trusted teacher at Castle Heights Elementary School in Tennessee. She was married to Randy Moss.
What?
She had a career she loved.
Wait,
and then
she was married to Randy Moss, the football player? Am I being stupid, y'all? Hold on, let me light my candle. Hold up. She had dude making noises and everything. I'm fucking weak already. Said she was married to Randy Moss. What? This is gonna be.
she met Brian Gilley, the DARE officer assigned to her school. What started as workplace friendship became an affair that would end both their careers and shatter a marriage.
Damn.
But the text between them will shock you. Wait until you see what her husband found on her phone. And the moment she realized her secret was about to destroy everything she'd built.
Y'all, what's
the
done
rules
in
were
the dark
simple.
always
Keep
comes
the
to
affair
light.
hidden from her husband. Don't get caught at school. Make sure no one finds the text messages. But when you're living a double life, one mistake can bring it all crashing down. Meet Shelby Moss, honor student at Tennessee State University, dedicated elementary school teacher since July 2022. Married woman? This is the woman who would risk everything, her marriage, her career, her reputation, for a forbidden romance with a police officer. On the surface, she seemed like the perfect teacher. She coached athletic programs. She stayed after hours to help students. Parents trusted her with their children. But behind that professional facade, Shelby was living 2 completely different lives. And she was about to discover that secrets don't stay buried forever. It started in August 2024 at Castle Heights Elementary School in Lebanon, Tennessee. That's about 30 miles east of Nashville. Shelby was doing what she did every day, teaching kids, managing her classroom, building relationships with students. Brian Gilley was the DARE officer assigned to her school. His job was teaching children about making good choices, about avoiding drugs, about staying safe. The irony would become clear later. They worked in the same building. They saw each other every day. And somewhere between August and September 2024, professional colleagues became something much more dangerous. But this wasn't just any workplace romance. This was a married woman having an affair with a police officer on school property where children were present. The first sign something was wrong happened on August 29th, 2024, and it was all captured on Brian Gilley's body
my son's
camera.
birthday.
The
August
footage starts
29th.
normal enough. You can hear a student in the classroom with both Shelby and Officer Gilley.
Okay. See ya.
The student was looking for something. When they found it, they left the classroom. And that's when everything changed.
Y'all, how dumb to do this on body cam. I mean, he had to known he had a body cam on. Had to known that. Like, what do you think? That shit just goes away?
Now Shelby and Gilley are alone in the classroom. They start chatting about students. They have inside jokes about other officers. They're comfortable with each other. Too comfortable.
She supposedly that's Hensley's favorite reporter.
Yes,
She told me yesterday at the gossip table that I'm a little bit cooler, but we can't tell Officer Hensley. I was like, oh!
He came in here one day and she was eating lunch in my opening. And she was like, what's my favorite officer doing? And I was like, oh. And so get her to say that again when Officer Gilley's here. And he was like, oh, no, that's not like that. She's got my back. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, because she fist bumped me in front of him, and he got so mad.
Yeah.
And so the next day, she completely ignored me. So then yesterday, she told me, she was like, well, he told me I had to ignore you, but you're a little cooler. I was like, okay. I was like, that can be our secret. I told her, like, that can be our little secret.
Yeah.
But the real secret was much bigger than student preferences. Shelby mentions she has to leave for an appointment.
Yeah, you do gotta go. gotta get to your appointment.
Huh?
You gotta get to your appointment.
I gotta be there. I could wiggle a few minutes, but.
You gotta go.
Huh?
You gotta go. I'll see you tomorrow, though.
Will you? I guess see me tomorrow.
Like I wouldn't make a point to come see you.
This is when the camera shows something that would end both their careers.
Are you going out the store that way?
Carla, I'll go out that door.
After you do.
Y'all.
She's wearing a t-shirt with the school logo on it, and then it happens.
What the? Y'all, they did this at school? Y'all, we are witnessing something more than kissing. Pause. Pause. I did not know that they was about to show this. Y'all kids, get the hell off my YouTube right now. If there's any kids here, leave, exit, left, okay? Because this is for adults. I was not expecting that at all. Like, I was expecting, okay, maybe like a mwah, like a little peck or whatever. Y'all know what they was. Oh my God. Did y'all see his reaction? That was not just a kiss.
Yeah.
As he walks out, the camera makes it crystal clear they were in a school.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Those words would prove prophetic, because this August encounter was just the beginning. While the body camera captured their physical relationship, their phones told the story of their emotional affair. The text messages between Shelby and Brian reveal a woman completely absorbed in a fantasy romance while lying to her husband every single day. The messages start sweet and innocent, like any new couple falling in love.
Good morning. I hope you have a great weekend, babe. I love you and can't wait to hear. See pictures from your weekend.
Good morning, beautiful. Thank you and I love you. I hope you have a great weekend.
Beautiful. Babe, I love you. This isn't casual flirting. This is a woman telling another man she loves him while married to someone else.
Oh,
but it gets
shit.
more revealing.
I thought
Around
that
the
was messages between her and her husband. That was their messages to each other. What the hell? Oh, she's a dirty, dirty girl.
holidays, their texts show how deep the affair had become. Brian, saved as C in Shelby's contacts, writes,
You and all the sweets this past week, LOL.
LOL, don't judge me.
I'm way worse.
We are getting a picture together Thursday. You're gonna die at my outfit.
Are you going to be festive?
All the Christmas music we listen to in your truck is getting me in the spirit. Yes, I'm being festive. You're going to love it, LOL.
your truck, Christmas music, taking pictures together. This isn't just texting. They're spending real time together. They have routines. They have inside jokes. They're acting like a couple. But the most damning texts show them coordinating secret meetings.
Okay, I'm here. Back seat.
Backseat, they're meeting in vehicles,
Oh
away
my
from prying eyes.
God.
This is calculated deception. And then there's this exchange that shows how paranoid they'd become.
Kendra just sent me a friend request.
Seriously?
They're worried about social media connections, about people discovering their relationship. They know what they're doing is wrong. But while Shelby was texting I love you to Brian Gilly, she was going home every night to Randy Moss, her actual husband, the man who trusted her completely. August 29th was just the
Oh my
beginning.
God,
What
that
happened in
is so
September would cross
terrible.
every line imaginable. According to the investigation, in September 2024, Shelby and Brian engaged in sexual activity on school property, not kissing, at an elementary school. This wasn't caught on body camera, but Brian later admitted it happened, after school hours, he said. But as he acknowledged, students could still have been on campus. Think about that. Elementary school kids staying for after-school programs, sports practice, tutoring, and somewhere on that same campus, a teacher and police officer were having sex. The location matters. This wasn't a hotel room.
Y'all.
This wasn't someone's house. This was Castle Heights Elementary School, a place where over 600 children from pre-K through 5th grade came to learn every day. Shelby made a choice that day. She chose momentary pleasure over her marriage, over her career, over the trust parents placed in her, over the safety and appropriateness that children deserved at their school, and she thought she'd gotten away with it. For months, the affair continued. text messages, secret meetings, stolen moments at school, all while Shelby played the role of devoted wife at home and dedicated teacher during the day. But secrets have a way of surfacing, and the person who would expose everything was the one person Shelby should have been protecting
Embarrassing.
all along.
Did she have
December
kids?
2024, 3 months after the sexual encounter at school, Shelby thought her secret was safe. She was wrong. Randy Moss was going through his wife's phone. Maybe he suspected something. Maybe it was innocent, but what he found destroyed his world. Text messages, explicit communications, evidence of an affair between his wife and the police officer assigned to her school. Imagine being Randy Moss in that moment, reading "I love you" messages between your wife and another man, seeing them coordinate secret meetings, realizing that while you were at home thinking you had a happy marriage, your wife was living a completely different life. Randy could have handled this
Oh my
privately.
god, especially the okay, I'm here backseat. What the fuck? Oh my god.
He could have confronted Shelby, demanded she end it, tried to save their marriage quietly. Instead, he did something that took incredible courage and integrity. On December 2024, Randy Moss filed a formal complaint with the Lebanon Police Department. He reported his own wife's affair. Randy knew that filing that complaint would make their private pain public. It would end careers. It would destroy reputations. But he also knew that what Shelby and Brian had done was wrong. Not just to him, but to the
Hell
community that
yeah.
trusted them.
My husband said,
Police Chief Mike
this
Justice
shit, I'm reporting your ass, as he should. Hell yeah. That's ridiculous. Like, you can't even go to work?
received the complaint and immediately launched an internal affairs investigation. And they had evidence Randy Moss probably never knew existed. Brian Gilley's body camera footage from August 29th. When investigators
Imagine
sat
being
down
the
with Brian
husband
Gilley,
and
they asked
watching
him
this.
directly.
You've not had sexual relations with her while you was on duty,
No, sir.
period.
By April 2025, the consequences were escalating. Brian Gilley faced a decertification hearing before the Tennessee Peace Officer Standards and Training Commission. This was his last chance to save his law enforcement career, and in a moment of desperation, he made an emotional plea.
I've impacted so many lives. I know I've done wrong, but I've also have impacted that community in so many ways.
The Post Commission wasn't moved. William Chip Kane, the Post Executive Secretary, delivered a response that cut to the heart of Brian's betrayal. You engaged in sexual activity at a school as an officer who was supposed to protect children. In May 2025, the commission voted unanimously. Brian Gilley was permanently decertified. He could never work in law enforcement in Tennessee again. His name was added to the National Decertification Index as a warning to other agencies. But what about Shelby? Make sure you're subscribed to Women of Crime so you don't miss our next case. Her 2-day suspension wasn't the end of her troubles. The Lebanon Special School District reported her case to the Tennessee State Board of Education. The board had the authority to impose formal reprimands, suspension, or permanent license revocation. Any discipline would be recorded in the National NASDTEC database. It would follow her for the rest of her career. Schools across the country would see what she'd done. Facing mounting pressure and the likelihood of license revocation, Shelby made a decision. In May 2025, she submitted her resignation from Castle Heights Elementary. The woman who had once been a dedicated teacher was walking away from education entirely. Her affair with Brian Gilley had cost her everything. What drives a married woman to risk everything for a workplace affair? What made Shelby think she could maintain this double life indefinitely?
Wow.
The psychology behind affairs often involves several factors: the thrill of secrecy, the excitement of forbidden romance, the feeling of being desired by someone new.
Yeah.
For Shelby, the affair with Brian represented something her marriage apparently wasn't providing. The text messages show a woman completely absorbed in new romance. She was experiencing what psychologists call limerence, that intoxicating feeling of new love. The problem is that limerence is temporary. It fades, but the damage it causes can be permanent. The school setting added another dangerous element. They saw each other every day. They had legitimate reasons to be in the same building. They could steal moments between classes. The constant proximity fed the addiction, but Shelby made a critical error in judgment. She thought she could compartmentalize. She thought she could be one person with Brian and a different person with Randy. She thought she could control the narrative. She was wrong. Affairs rarely stay secret forever. Someone gets suspicious. Someone gets careless. Someone leaves evidence behind. The digital breadcrumbs of her double life. The proof that she'd been lying to her husband for months. Randy Moss's decision to report the affair shows something important about character. He could have handled it privately. He could have protected his wife's reputation. Instead, he chose accountability over comfort.
Hell yeah.
Truth over convenience.
Imagine
His courage
how he
ensured that the
felt.
misconduct was exposed and addressed. Without his complaint, Shelby and Brian might have continued their affair indefinitely. The inappropriate use
For
of school
sure.
property might have escalated. Shelby Moss's story is a cautionary tale about the destructive power of deception. She had everything: a career she loved, a husband who trusted her, the respect of her community. She threw it all away for an affair that lasted just a few months. She learned too late that living a double
ruined
life
the
is
careers
unsustainable,
of
that betraying
all
your
y'all.
spouse, your employer, and your community has consequences, that some mistakes can't be undone. She destroyed her marriage, ended her career,
Yep.
and lost the trust of everyone who believed in her.
Sure did.
All for an affair that was destined to end badly from the moment it began in
what
that
do you
elementary
think is
school
gonna
classroom.
happen?
The lesson is clear. When you're in a position of trust, that trust must be earned every single day. And once it's broken, it's almost...
Yeah, that's it. Like, what do you think was going to happen? The grass is not greener on the other side, folks. Just, wow. That is insane. What a crazy story. Yeah, like I said, y'all, what's done in the dark always comes to light. So don't think you're getting away with something. That's insane. She ruined her whole career over that shit. And her marriage. She ruined everything. Wow. If y'all stuck around this long, make sure y'all give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. And I will see y'all on the next video. Bye, you guys.